In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Alright, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the park. So a friend recommended this to me. It looked like my kind of game. Kind of looks like a creepy... Oh, wow, legs. I always get impressed when I look down and can see legs. Not enough games do that. Yeah, so it looks like it is a creepy amusement park.
The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Oh, so it looks like their teddy bear has gone missing. And then maybe when I go back to the car, the child have disappeared.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
That's not a good sign. I think Mama-san needs to lay off the drugs, too.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum!
This way, Mommy!
Huh, okay, so I can...
Callum, I told you to wait in the car!
Over here!
There he is.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
Over
There's something
here.
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Ooh, spooky shit's happening.
Callum, where are you going?
Catch me, Mommy!
I like where this is headed. I hope there's going to be some spooky clowns and roller coasters and things.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? Wait, Callum!
A bit dark it is.
You can't catch me.
This is why you should never have kids. There he is.
Come back.
No, don't run into the mouth. This is a really creepy place to... Oh no, the drugs are kicking in. Carrie Killen is Satan's whore.
Callum! Where did you go?
Come on, Mommy!
Ooh, spooky shit.
Stop! Callum!
This way!
Shoes.
I think this belongs to Callum. Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That is pretty creepy.
Callum, where are you?
Come on, this way!
Damn kids. Just want to go home and watch Coronation Street. I have to go back and find teddy bears.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Over here.
This way?
Callum, stay where you are.
Got enough Swan. Damn, kill him. When I get my hands on you, boy, it's gonna be the whip.
Come on, Mommy.
Can I get in? Let me in.
Where are you?
It's a pretty cool amusement park. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be like that really spooky ride in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. You know the one I mean. The one there's all the rainbows and crazy shit. And what is that on the roof?
Callum, where did you
Near
go?
a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Suck or sup?
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they
Oh,
pass
shit.
into the woods.
What the fuck?
When their father leaves
How
them,
long's that thing been
the
watching me?
children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
It's just a giant chipmunk next to me.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
You need to fix your jeans, girl.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh. There's something on the back.
Inside the house,
Can't look
the
behind
old
me.
woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful.
Why did I just get the
Witch
achievement,
told
Chad?
Gretel, once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Chad? Chad, where are you?
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on
What the
sweets,
fuck?
they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I'm not sure that's how the story goes. Is that 2 people in the dock? Oh no, it's just... it's just the poles. Ah, that was kind of creepy. Oh, what the fuck? I love it. I'm enjoying this game so far. I actually got quite a big smile on my face. I actually love playing creepy games with my friends, but recently my friends are not too interested in playing because they're too spooky. So, I'll just have to play them by myself. That's fine. You guys can be my friends. Just kidding. But, yeah, my friends don't seem to have much of a tolerance for spooky games. Swans, gingerbread, and the chocolate.
Callum, where did you go?
Ah, man, I want to see what that chat achievement was.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Wow, that's kind of strange, lady. Maybe you should, maybe you... It sounds like I'm not the only one that needs to get some friends. Oh.
Don't hide from me, Callum!
Oh, I lost my son. I mean, my only friend. Seriously, that chipmunk guy was pretty creepy. Mr. Chad.
Where are you?
Ooh.
Catch me, Mom.
Another accident. This place.
Well, this is not promising. Oh, it's a very creepy teddy bear. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so only the real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of the Archant of Archie Henderson. The Archie Henderson falls astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be seen to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been for nothing. Huh. Well, you probably shouldn't use witchcraft when you are making a theme park, my friend.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Follow the trail.
Come out, sweetie.
Ooh, that's creepy. Actually, the graphics are quite nice in this. The mood is perfect.
Hello?
Over here. Can you hear that voice?
Come back, Callum.
Looking for secrets. Can I go swimming? I have a feeling this will kill me. No, I can't go in. Fair enough. Alright, no secrets it seems.
Come out, sweetie.
Alright, let's go for a fun time ride.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Sheriff. We are waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face, smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to feel just a little beat a bit faster. Like you were prey and that thing was in the ice was the hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everyone was running from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick. The blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I and the kids we were dragging them away as fast as we could. The last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Well,
Callum, come back here right now.
that is.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
That's not very promising. Can I ride this? Ride Octoron. Increase. Let's decrease it first.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Whoa, this woman is tripping.